Hello again. Welcome to another episode of A Few Shots. I'm Joshua Cummins. I usually host a little show called Faith, Family, and Politics. You might have heard of it. And then to my right here, we've got
I'm Alan McFarland, the host of Laughing Libertarian. You know, another little show, but, maybe we'll watch them both.
Yeah, so make sure that you're following everything Revolver Broadcasting. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, True Social, all of it, man. Just, look for our name everywhere because we're just about everywhere. Make sure you're following, anything that says Faith, Family, and Politics on it, Laughing Libertarian. All right, so what we do here on A Few Shots is we, I don't have my drink. Give me just a second. I'll be right back.
Don't. And away he goes. And the drink and the Josh have returned.
Just a little bit of labelless water here, Cheers.
Yes, cheers.
So what we do on A Few Shots is we watch a video on a political figure or otherwise, and we take a few shots verbally while we take a few shots of some water or tea or something like that.
And make sure to pop the cap on record here. So let's go.
Moving this thing over here. And so this video here is about a recent tweet from Elon Musk and what he thought about what happened to Paul Pelosi.
And the Twitterverse exploding over that controversial tweet posted and then taken down by its new owner, the billionaire Elon Musk. Musk responding, so you know the backstory here, to a tweet first posted by Hillary Clinton about that violent attack at the home of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. Clinton, in her tweet, saying that the violent attack, in part, bears the responsibility from the Republican Party and its mouthpieces.
Hold on. I know I'm an extremist threat, and I'll own that. But our mouthpieces don't do that. Just saying.
I was just thinking this is the first time that Mr. Pelosi's been hammered outside of his Porsche.
Hey-o.
And that led to the controversial tweet by Elon Musk. Have a look. It was up for a short time, and then Musk took it down. Musk says in that tweet, quote, "There is a tiny possibility there might be more to the story than meets the eye." Stop quote. And then,
like Transformers?
You probably got the trans right.
Musk tweeted out a link to the story that's tied to the Santa Monica Observer newspaper, a story that's pushing certainly a controversial conspiracy theory, saying that violent attack tied to a male prostitute. Investigators shooting down that theory, that possibility, saying it is without merit, it is baseless. But digital social media watchers,
whenever they say it's without merit and it's baseless on the Democratic Party, you can be fairly sure that it's got all kinds of merit in it.
right. And what gets me is that we still, I hate to keep beating a dead horse because AOC isn't here, but what gets me is we still don't know who was in his Porsche with him when he got drunk and wrecked, right?
Yeah.
So this very well could have been the guest in the Porsche.
so say there's a lot more to the story than this fact. Really comes down, they're arguing their point that Elon Musk really wants to know more about the 112 million followers he has and about all the others who are tied with their data to Twitter. Listen.
He wants to know who's there.
Oh, this is Dr. Karen, by the way.
Dr. Karen.
Yeah.
Man, that's when you step your Karen level up.
That's her actual name. Dr. Karen.
Love it.
And what engages them, what they like and dislike, and how he can then pull them in to make money. And so what he's done with this, maybe on purpose, but probably not, is he's tested his own audience and he's gathered data on the kind of reaction and engagement that he couldn't have done before.
She's talking about free speech.
Right? And she's talking about a businessman wanting to make money back on his investment. Man. What are they doing with these damn PhDs these days? Damn, I can't talk. That was so much stupid. It short-circuited my brain.
It hurts to listen to Karen's.
As all this continues to play out, we're learning more about that violent attack itself. The prime suspect, 42-year-old David DePape, is in custody. He is due in court first thing in the morning, facing a long list of charges. Investigators out tonight confirming that suspect showed up at the home of House Speaker Nancy Pelosi early Friday morning, armed with a bag of zip ties, with the intention, investigators say, they say that he was intent on tying up Mr. Pelosi.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's probably not for the reasons that they think.
Right. Well, and I've seen a report that said that he came in saying, "Where's Nancy?" Must have been the police officer from the Capitol riot.
He just didn't want Nancy walking in on what they were doing.
I was thinking it was the police officer from the Capitol was trying to find AOC. Where's Nancy? He's just there everywhere. San Francisco, Washington, D.C. Doesn't matter. He's there to save them.
They found him in the closet, right?
I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. I just assumed, given the circumstances.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Pelosi. We're going to find out if he comes out of the closet.
Yeah.
Investigators and police arrive. They find the two struggling over a hammer, and Mr. Pelosi continues to recover from his serious injuries.
That writes itself, doesn't it? They were struggling over a hammer.
That's what the packaging said, at least. The hammer.
Nancy said he hasn't had a hammer in years.
The suspect, according to some folks who know him, some relatives, and another relative, a family member, says that he is a man who is troubled by mental illness. As all of this continues to play out, though, we are many people talking about the possibility tonight that this might be a new look for all of us at Twitter. What we can expect from that social media platform with its new policies, its new rules under its new controversial owner. For now, we're live here in Santa Monica. Back to both you ladies we go.
I love how he's so controversial.
Yeah.
Like, okay, he trolls, he makes jokes. He does what people on Twitter do.
Yeah.
Like Twitter, Reddit. Man, I don't know how many people, if they actually had a few dollars, would be considered controversial. If you just scroll through Reddit or Twitter, it's stupid.
Yeah, and I don't know, man. He talked about the guy's profession or whatever, and like it being in question, and I'm like, that just really makes you think. Connect the dots. I mean, I don't know. I think that there's something there.
I really do too. I think there's like everything with the Pelosi's. I think there's something, and I'm not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, but I honestly believe that there's something that their money keeps covering up. Their connections, their money keeps covering up.
Well, and the fact that they said, well, even the claim that he was a sex worker, that's awful to say. And I'm like, so I think that on that reporter in particular was prostitution phobic. Yeah.
Well, at first he was Republican QAnon, like tied to January 6th.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah. You mean FBI worker?
Something, probably.
Yeah, he was definitely one of the same 12 that was trying to kidnap Gretchen Whitmer.
Well, they did say that he had a long list of charges he was facing. Well, none of which was insider trading, I bet.
Yeah. And I just don't see how prostitution and mental health illness is supposed to tie in together. The reporter made sure and talked about the mental health illness.
Yeah.
I think they got that wrong too.
I mean, their party's supposed to be fine with sex workers.
Supposed to be.
And it's supposed to be fine with mental health.
Yeah. He didn't seem fine with either thing. Huh.
Yeah, I don't get it. I can't remember. There were a lot of little details that popped up, but we can't believe anything right now. There's so much chatter from the right, the left, every bit of media. Everybody's trying to just report whatever they possibly can to have something that someone else doesn't have right now. This is why you and I typically avoid these topics until we have more information. But here we are.
It seems pretty cut and dry.
I don't know if it was dry.
If they were battling over a hammer, I'm going to say it was probably pretty dry. Get that away from me. I think we could end it right there.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Wait, he felt that end. Yeah. So cheers.
Yes, sir.
This has been another episode of A Few Shots. We'll see you guys next time.